Boys, the holidays are upon us. I don't know what it is about the holidays that I enjoy so much, but it's one of my favorite times of the year. My other favorite part of the year is when the sun actually stays out past 4:30 p.m. because daylight savings time ended, and it's just so annoying. Like, you go outside, it's like 4:30 and it's dark, and you're like, bro, I can't even go outside. What is this? It's so annoying. Holiday time has always been something I get super excited about. Everyone gets really into it for some reason. It's nice to see all the different lighting and stuff that people put up, like neighborhoods and cities and like roads and everything. And everyone kind of gets into it. Even like malls, they start to like decorate the areas, some buildings, even just like general open spaces and stuff like that. It's always just like kind of fun to see everyone kind of get into that like decorative spirit of doing all that stuff. Everyone does their festivities, which is also super fun. Like, you get to hang out with your friends, hang out with your family. You're drinking tea, you're drinking hot chocolate, you're drinking coffee, you're drinking wine, whatever the hell you might be drinking. It's always something that, even if it's something super simple, you're like doing that, you're watching a movie, you're playing a game. It's just, for some reason, feels super nice to do. Something I enjoy doing like during this time is getting gifts for people. And my favorite part about getting the gifts, not really like getting the gifts, because like I like can get the gifts and kind of pick out what like some people would like, some people wouldn't like. But my favorite part about it, weirdly, is like wrapping them. I don't know why, but wrapping gifts is like therapeutic to me. It's like something I enjoy doing every time I have to do it. It doesn't even really matter if like specifically for the holiday season. It could be for somebody's birthday, and give myself an excuse to like wrap their gifts and be like, oh yeah, they want a gift, I'll wrap it for them. And they'll be like, oh, okay, but we can just put it in the bag. I'll be like, no, I want to wrap it for them. I want to do that. That's one of my it's one of my favorite things to do. I don't know why. I just really enjoy doing that. Another thing that I really like is like cold weather, but like a really specific kind of cold weather. It's like when the air is crisp and cool, but it's not windy. Because if it's windy, that ruins it personally. I mean, I don't like it when it's windy and it's cold, because then your face gets cold, your hands get cold, your feet get cold somehow, like through your shoes. And you're like, bro, I can't even take a walk. It's like so annoying. But if it's just like cold and it's like sunny, that is such a great combo. And even if it's like snowing or raining, I honestly like that too. It's like a nice little like drizzle or even like just rain. Walking in the rain for some reason also is very relaxing a little bit to me. Maybe I'm just weird, I don't know. The crisp, cool air kind of reminds me of like the visualization of Sprite with ice. Even though Sprite really isn't that refreshing, but it's like the crispiness of that flowing through the air. I don't even know if that makes sense. That was the first thing I thought of. But speaking of Sprite, it means we get Sprite Cranberry back. Well, not really Sprite Cranberry. For some reason, some person at Sprite decided to change Sprite Cranberry into Sprite Spiced Cranberry, and it's not the same. My personal opinion, again, on this whole thing is Sprite Cranberry is... I never got to try it, because as soon as the memes came out in 2018, those 2018 memes of Sprite Cranberry were immaculate, artistic as hell. Those deserve to be in a museum. Those are memes that deserve to be in a museum. But I never got to try the original Sprite Cranberry, and then the year after that, they switched it to Sprite Spiced Cranberry, and that's when I got it, and it honestly doesn't taste anything like spiced cranberry, or I don't even taste the cranberry in it. It just tastes like Sprite with the red label instead, and I don't know. It just it doesn't really make any sense to me why that change even happened. And then the meme doesn't even make sense anymore. It's just like you got the wrong one now. It kind of sucks. Sprite Cranberry was so sought after when those LeBron memes showed up, though. It was insane. Like as soon as like they started like making their rounds all over Twitter and Instagram and everywhere, you're like, it's impossible to go into any grocery store, any store, and be able to find a Sprite Cranberry just like there. It's a 12-pack, the giant liter, the one bottle. It's just impossible to find. I think the worst team switch, though, because if we're talking about LeBron, from like if we're talking about teams that he was been on, I think the worst team that he switched was moving from Coca-Cola to Pepsi, because now we can't even see that ad anymore. That's like one of the most iconic ads of all time, and we can't even see it anymore because he's on the competing soda company's brand now. It kind of sucks. But the holiday season is coming, which means a bunch of fun shit for everybody to do, and I hope everyone's is great, and maybe one day Sprite will bring back the original Sprite Cranberry.